So where we left off, it is wine day. I think it's like 12:15 in the morning. Let me find that real quick. Sorry. It is, yeah, it's just past midnight, so it is 12:15. Where we left off, you guys are in the phylactery vault after hatching a plan with Teravar and Serana. You did after they had kind of, well, you made some peace between the two of them. Let's say you teleported into the phylactery vault near the core of the planet here. Inside it's a compressed tetrahedron, so you're on the inside of a four-sided pyramid, basically, where each of the four sides of the pyramid have their own gravity. So you can stand on any face of it. Just imagine if you were inside of a cube-shaped room, walls and ceiling and everything, where if you just walked up to the wall, you'd just be able to walk up onto it, and then that would be the bottom to you. Everything else would look like it was around. Anyway, Norok opened up one of the stone sepulchral doors. The door itself transmuted into a screaming gargoyle, which attacked him. And then, of course, the lich that flew out of that began to attack everyone. And we left off, I think, just at the end of the first round, if I remember right.
I believe so.
Also,
Nazim, you still have Bardic Inspiration. Norok, you used yours. And we all have Wisdom advantage on rolls.
Yes.
Saving rolls.
Yep. Sarah's also invisible with the Immateria salve.
I am also invisible.
Yeah, you're invisible, but with the spell, though. So
yeah,
little less durable there, but
still one thing to remember there. Too is one of those triangle things put out a shock. It's three-dimensional, so all four sides in that area get hit.
Yeah.
So we need to be careful. And I think we said we're going to attack the four triangles, the 4 points in the exact same position on all four sides instead of
the ones at the top, or basically the ones in the middle of the map.
Exactly.
So the four in the middle wrapped around, we're going to attack those so that we have some area at the bottom we can get to get away from them.
Yeah. So as a reminder there for any of them, so what Sako was just describing, when Norok opened the door for this, when the door opened, he didn't finish destroying it, but the stuff inside is still intact, I guess is how I'm saying that. The phylactery vault itself, this little sepulcher here, emitted a blast, and that. Okay, I think I told you this already, but basically, any breach sepulchers emit that same blast on initiative 30 every single round. So every one that is open, right now it's the one that Norok is standing in front of, is going to have that same blast, which is a pretty good hit of necrotic damage every single round. And each one of them that's open is going to do that, and it's a big radius around them. It was 25 feet around radius around each one that's opened. And you need to open 4 before Serana and Teravar will be able to portal you out of here. So after, basically, remember, you guys are not in the deep vault area, you're way down near the core of the planet. Once you've disrupted 4 of them, the containment field around the place is going to be disrupted enough that it'll just collapse in and crush the rest and destroy everything inside of it. The other thing that's important is, as you've been told this, is once you've done that and it begins to collapse, you have that round, you have 1 full turn, so 6 seconds to get to the portal and get out, and it will be a physical portal that'll open somewhere in here. You don't necessarily know where, and you're going to have to run to it and get in it. If you don't make it through it, your character's probably not going to be able to come back, at least not in any easy way, shape, or form. Those are the important notes. Something else I wanted to point out that I skipped over in my notes. Keep in mind that this place specifically is intended to be a big trap for souls. So do with that information what you will. If you guys want to discuss that, you can. Just be aware that if somebody were to die in here, that's going to be very tricky to extricate.
Real quick, do we still have Dudeser with our party, the guy that we're protecting, or is he not on this map?
Nope, he's not here with you.
He didn't come. Okay.
Yep. Yeah, he was left out. Yeah, so you don't have Teravar, Serana, or Devlin, the little halfling that you guys, the pig halfling. They're both, or all 3 of them are still outside, basically. Which you don't necessarily have to portal to them when that doesn't matter. Anyways, when you get out of here, you can go back with them. But where you won't be here anymore. This place will collapse if you guys succeed. It won't exist anymore when you're done.
And remember, there's a few of us that have 1 level of exhaustion.
Yeah. That is Norok drank the potion, Sarah drank the potion, right?
And I drank the potion.
Yeah, and Pogo. So Nazim and Arteme do not have those. The broom is also hasted, Becky. And Norok is hasted, but he's currently paralyzed. from the
Yeah,
lit
so
touch.
it's got 120 movement, right?
Yeah,
now?
it'd be double the movement. It's normal. Yeah,
Oh,
from haste.
so much more than I thought I was working with a second ago. Forgot
Yeah.
about that.
Yep. Norok has Bardic Inspiration. No, sorry, Norok had
Nope.
it, but used his. Nazim still has his Bardic Inspiration.
And as a reminder, so this is my curiosity. We determined that these factories or whatever can't be destroyed by normal means, including this place collapsing.
Yes.
So we have to still find a way. We never determined, still haven't actually
the
determined a way.
phylactery. Okay, sorry. Yes,
Yeah, the
yes.
phylactery.
The phylacteries themselves are inside of each of those sepulchers. It's a bunch of different things. They're different objects. It doesn't really matter what the objects are. Some of them are just glass vials, like the one that you've experienced before, but some of them were other pieces of art and things like that. You haven't figured out how to destroy them yet.
Sarah has an idea.
Okay.
I think Pogo's idea is to toss them in the goo.
That was Sarah's idea.
All right.
All right. Well, that works out. The other thing, this is the last note that I have for you guys right now. The Lich and Norok are currently tethered with that beam that's trapped. You guys see that on the map there, right? Between the two of them?
Yeah.
So Norok, if you look up into, if you're paralyzed, but if you were to look up and to the left, you would see the Lich kind of against the wall, feet against the wall, above you, and that tether's going between the two of you.
And that wasn't a spell, it was a ability.
Correct. Yep. Yeah, he has a bunch of spells too, but he does have a bunch of abilities that are not spells, that are just, innate to him being a Lich. What that beam is doing is any damage done to him, Norok has to roll a DC 20 con save, or he takes half of the damage as well. So every point of damage done to him, he can take half of it. I think that, hang on, really scroll up, I think that's what it was. Half the damage. No, the Lich takes half the damage, and the target takes the rest. That's how it works.
And
So
it's
Norok
not
would take the rest.
Concentration or anything, it just
Correct. Yeah,
there.
it's something that changes every round. Well, he can put it on somebody else every turn. Okay, so I think I explained this briefly last game too. But basically, every single round, every breached sepulcher is going to explode with necrotic damage all around, and he can teleport wherever he wants to within 120 feet, which is basically anywhere in this tetrahedron. So he can teleport wherever he wants to once per round. And then he can do one of the following things. He can there are a handful of different things you guys haven't seen yet, actually, so I won't spoil those yet. But basically, those first two things happen automatically, and then he gets to do one layer action at the start of every turn. At initiative 30, which is what the environment is on the tracker there. So that's that. It is Sarah's turn. Where we left off, the environment effect just went off, and he did soul tether this turn. Like I said, there's still other ones that he gets to do once per round. So, what you doing, Sarah?
Okay, so this thing in front of Norok is open now, yes?
It is.
Okay, then I'm gonna go straight in and just... There's a ton of stuff in here, though, right? It's not like just one thing?
No, there's a dozen different pieces of art in there.
Great, then I'm gonna grab my cloak and just kind of like start shoving them into my cloak.
Okay. Yeah, I would say that you can easily do that even with... I will say that it takes, 10 feet of movement to do that, because it's just a small amount of time. It wouldn't be an action, really, to grab the things. You're not doing anything with them, you're just picking them up.
So real quick, I'm just thinking here. So the way these work is if the person on the world dies, do they rematerialize where they die from this, or do they rematerialize at the site of where the thing is?
They would rematerialize next to their phylactery, so they would reappear here, and then...
Got it. Eventually.
So how it's supposed to...
So what's going to happen... So this is basically the thought here. If we destroy 4 of these, and we get all the shit inside, and we toss them into the goop, those people will all die immediately?
No.
Oh, okay.
No, when they die.
When they die.
They'll just be dead.
Yeah, what happens with so just like when you killed that Lich...
I guess my thought is, why do we have to destroy the phylacteries if they'll just end up respawning in this little core of the planet anyways?
Because if the phylacteries are destroyed, then they won't come back here.
Well, hang on.
But there isn't going to be here, because this entire thing is going to collapse in on itself.
Okay, but even to get it to collapse, you have to destroy 4 of the phylacteries, or 4 of 4 phylacteries worth, let's say, of these sepulchers.
Oh, okay. Sorry, I was
Yeah.
confused
So,
as to whether we
when
had
they
to
when they
destroy the stuff
reform here, when one
inside or
of
if we had to destroy
say
the sepulchers. All right, I get
yeah.
it
So
now. I understand.
say when the con dies, he would just reform here. It takes between 1 to
Yeah,
10
I
days for the
understand
body to
now.
regrow, and then when the body regrew, they would teleport him back out again.
I understand. I thought that magic holding this together was more the building, it's not the actual items inside the building. So I get it now. My bad.
All good. All right, checking on Fox real quick because I heard Fox when you joined, but I'm making sure because your audio's trouble last week or two.
Hello?
Okay, all right, cool. You're still there.
Okay,
Super
you're still
quiet.
cutting out, like, when you started explaining stuff for the recap, like I was hearing every other word. It was weirdly weird.
Is it clearer now?
It's clearer now.
Okay, maybe it was recaching or something. I don't know. But well, I mean, if it cuts out, let me know. But so far, at least everything looks green on my side. So cool. I was just making sure we still had you because I know your audio was.
Yeah,
cutting
it
last
was
time.
still like the voice thing was still green. It wasn't anything like that. It was just like words cutting out, and I'm like, okay, what am I missing?
Did you get everything that you need as far as details? Do you have any questions or anything
I
before we get
think
started?
so.
Okay.
Yeah, I think so.
Okay. All right. Then it is Sarah's turn. What are you doing? Well, you flew in and gathered. I'm going to say that you can easily gather up all of them. They're all just. It's a small, itty bitty little space, anyways. So you can gather all of them and shove them into your cloak.
Great. And then I'm gonna fly here.
Okay.
And I'm just gonna drop them in.
All right. There is an explosion of of this black liquid goo that splashes up towards you. Probably Nork is just barely outside of it. Make a DC 20 deck save. You'll do well. You can make the deck save anyways.
Oh, come on! I want to bring up my thing. Oh god, that fucking D4.
Okay.
I thought I had a very good roll anyway.
An eruption of this black acidic goo splashes up onto your feet from below the broom. You don't dodge away in time. You see it's not a huge splash, but you do notice, of course, that as it's melting away your boots, it is also similarly melting into the phylacteries themselves. They appear to be decaying and rapidly disintegrating into this goo.
Oh, so glad I watched you do that from Pogo's standpoint. Perfect.
Yeah. Well, you're looking down. Well, I guess for you it's still up and to the right, but yeah.
I take that 15 damage.
Yep, 15 damage.
And
yeah. Let's see if you succeed on that concentration check.
Fuck! Oh no! Oh come on, my con.
With that.
Oh,
okay. Still 20 total. All right. Yeah, you got
right.
17 and minus 3 from the D4. 3 plus 6. So, all right.
10, 15, 25, 35, 40. All right, I still have a shit ton of movement, so I'm gonna go over to this one.
Okay.
Nope. Well, you won't bring me over here. Over here.
Okay, you're fine over there. All right, I'll move you over.
Actually,
there you
wait, not quite right in front of it. I will be.
You wouldn't count the spaces between anyway, so the gray hexes or gray squares between the triangles, you can ignore those. Because really, you'd be flying at an angle anyways. You wouldn't be flying across the ground and then up and across the ground. You would just fly over, if that makes sense. You know what? There's got to be an extremely I'm not going to hold it against you, but imagine if you're flying through the air and then gravity changes as you're flying. So you're not down anymore. The down changes where down is. So gravity pulling you to the opposite direction if you're flying towards it. Does that make sense?
Technically, you only fly about 10 feet, and then suddenly gravity is pulling you.
Yeah, and then you could resume flying. I'm just going to say that you having seen Nazim and Pogo go up to the other wall, you were prepared enough for it to hold onto the broom. And it's not a huge height. I would give you a disadvantage there, but since it's not it's not very high.
She's probably super queasy.
Sure.
So did any of that take my action?
No, I mean gathering stuff is just movement, so if broom covers that, you're fine. Yeah.
Okay.
You didn't do anything. You just gathered them and dropped them, so it's not really. I'm not going to hold that against you.
What are we going to hit this thing with?
He has a shit ton of hit points, and there's okay. I want everybody to be aware there is serious risk that one or more of you could die. This is definitely TPKable. So I don't want to spend too much on the having to spend too many resources on trying to get the doors open.
But theoretically, if we get all these open and drop everything in, we could just bamf out and he would die in here, right?
You don't know?
Or no, he would follow us, wouldn't he? Because it's just a portal that pops up.
Well,
Fuck.
He could. I feel like he could follow us.
Well, keep in mind, this
let's just
man
say
might
that-
take one of the 4 portals, because only 4 portals are going to pop up, and we each have to be on one.
no,
If this
one
guy
portal's
takes
gonna
one,
pop up.
One portal. We all got to
we
get
get
that
one.
one portal
Yeah.
within 1 round.
Yeah,
Or
and
2
he's
rounds?
and
1 round or
he-
2 round?
One whole round after it opens. You
Mhm.
guys have 6 seconds to get through it, and no matter where you are on here. So
Gross.
yeah, and well, let's just say that if he makes it out of here to follow you, he's going to be no less dangerous outside of here than he is inside of here.
Yeah.
So
But he might be more confused and a little saddened. So
you guys blew up his work. His office is gone now.
Okay. We.
are you talking? Because I couldn't hear you.
We are going to exactly.
There we go. No, there we go. No, we go.
Hello.
Yep.
Yeah.
We can hear you.
Okay. I'm not too terribly far from him. Yes.
No. I mean, he's
Within
like
60
above you
feet?
on the wall behind you. Oh, easily. He's probably 30 feet away from you.
Great. I'm gonna hit him.
Mouse over and hit T.
Wait, is that a? Oh, yeah. Saving throw. Oh, it is a saving throw. Okay. And we are going to first bring up Shan right
Okay.
behind him.
Okay.
Where's my shit?
And that dude's just hovering above the goo, right?
Yeah. He's always hovering. But yeah, he's
How far up is he hovering?
2 feet above the goo.
Okay, and then. Oh shit.
I just
Yes,
dropped right
right
for you.
behind him. Thank
Okay.
you.
Like there.
That's perfect.
All right.
Right behind him is great. Spellbook. And then we're gonna hit him with a Cone of Cold.
Okay.
Well, actually, it'd be flipped around here.
Yeah, just drop it on his side of the map then, for simplicity's sake, instead of it being next to you.
Oh shit, Shan's gonna take the. No, you know what? We're gonna do it.
There you go. That's fine. I mean, I would say that you could aim it upwards and towards him. Obviously, the map is a difficult representation of that, but you could aim it towards him without her being inside of the cone. All right,
And
DC
he gets
18.
disadvantage because Shan is right next to him.
All right, disadvantage. 19 succeeds.
You mother.
Anything on success?
So it's a half as much.
All right, go ahead and roll the damage. All right, 21. Oh, half of 21.
Half of 21? Fuck.
You didn't roll 21. You rolled 21 rather, but half of that, so he took 11.
So, did we know he was resistant to cold shit before?
He took half damage because he succeeded on his save.
So half is 21.
Oh, I thought you meant half of 21. I was like,
Wait, hang on.
is he resistant?
It shows 21 on there already. Did you
Oh,
roll?
my
shit,
side
you rolled
says
40.
43.
Okay, sorry. I see that. It showed 21 on there. Hang on, maybe he is resistant to cold. Let me check. Shit, he is.
Damn it.
Sorry. I did not know. I did not realize that. It showed
That's
21 on my
unfortunate.
side. I literally looked at this. It just showed 21 on my side at all. So I applied half of 21. No. Okay. Never mind. He is resistant to cold. Anyways, here, I'll just show it to you guys. But he shows cold, lightning, and necrotic. Not that is much of a surprise to you guys. So it is. So it didn't apply the resistances. It applied the 21 because of the succeeded on the save, which is still 11, not half.
Well, boo. That's my turn.
All right. That brings us to Pogo.
No, actually, I take that back. I still have a little bit of movement. I'm gonna go
Okay.
over here. So
Okay.
I'm a little bit farther away from him.
Okay. Where that is, he can still see you. No, I mean, basically, you're small enough to potentially try to, like, if you're way down at the ground,
I mean,
try to,
and I am still invisible, so I'm just
duh,
kind of
that's
like.
true. I mean, you just
I'm
kind of
also moving.
Fine. Okay. Does Shan get an attack when she spawns, or no?
Shit. I think we've just been doing it on my turn. She's supposed to roll
Right
her
after
own
your turn.
initiative.
Okay. Yeah. I'll put her in, but she's just going to be right after you in the initiative order.
That's fine.
Because that's how we've
Oh,
typically been
look, 'cause
doing
it's
that.
cutting out again.
Okay, Fox.
Then she's just.
You add 23. Yep, there we go. All right, go ahead and have her attack.
Wait, is there? No, none of them are in melee range. Never mind.
All right.
Ooh.
21, that'll hit.
Good job, Shan.
So he has a strength saving throw of 13,
Oh, duh.
unless he can't be knocked prone.
I don't think he can. Let me see. Immunities. Paralyzed poison. No, doesn't have one for prone. So let's give it a shot.
Oh,
6.
Oh,
He failed.
shit.
All right. Well, he is yanked prone. Still in Shan's jaws.
And he's
He
in
is
the
pulled.
goo.
I mean, he's still floating, but we'll just say
Oh,
that he's,
okay.
floating. Well, in the sense, yeah, he's not. I mean, he's still, floating, just in her jaws. We'll put it that way, and we'll have to, stand. Although I guess he can teleport, so it doesn't really matter. You know what? Just I think he has to go into the goo. I think it's the only fair thing there.
I mean,
Just-
otherwise I
just saying
picture him
he's
kind of
gonna-
like falling, but he's like on like a glass table. Like,
yeah,
come
like
on.
he's just kind of floating around anyway. So the goo itself, he is resistant to it anyway, so he'll take 8 damage.
I will also accept as the DM if you just say he's kind of sideways, awkwardly flail hovering.
Yeah,
Like,
with,
"Whoa,
in Shan's
ugh."
jaws, but enough of a splash from the goo to have burned into him a little bit.
The goo.
All right, that is Pogo's turn. Well, anything else, Sarah?
nope, that's it. That's all I got.
Fox, you back? Everything working better now?
Yeah, it seems better now.
Okay.
We'll see how it goes in a little bit.
Okay, let me know if it helps.
All right. Pogo, who is jealous of this amazing invisibility where you can cast spells and shit, based off of how he saw Norok open the door before, does he think there's a way to push the door open, even if it wakes up the gargoyle? Is the gargoyle holding the door shut, specifically on the sepulcher to the west of the lich?
Mhm. They are the door. They're not really holding it shut as so much as they are the stone that is holding the door, or the stone that the door is made of.
Okay, so like you can't open it without destroying or killing the
Without awakening them,
thing.
yeah.
Okay. In that case, guess I'm gonna lose my invisibility. All right, I'm going to upcast. First, I'm going to. Nah, this is a good enough spot. Good, fucking good as any. I'm gonna go ahead and upcast Shatter.
Okay.
On the stone door and the lich.
Okay.
And I'm going to upcast it to 5th level. And let me just confirm here. It's a 10-foot sphere, so it should hit both the door and the lich. And extra damage to the door, I believe?
It is made of stone, so.
Yeah.
But you are going to get both doors in that, not just the one. So there are going to be 2 of these angry gargoyles.
Oh, I don't even think I realized there were 2 of them.
Yeah, each of them has a
and
double
then,
door.
got it. And then, so that's going to go off, and my invisibility has dropped.
All right.
How do I drop it from here?
Drop what? Of the invisibility?
Oh, I got it.
I think there you go. Yeah, I think you could do it from your effects panel. I wasn't.
And then I can drop concentration too.
Right. Let me go ahead and roll the. I gotta delete that. There we go.
Yeah,
All right,
18
let me-
con saves.
for all 3 of them here.
That's already up converted. Not bad.
And the lich has 6. Oh, hang on. I rolled it normal for the lich. The lich has 1 more.
I don't think any of those will do it.
Well, the lich would have failed, but he gets 1 more roll because he has advantage. So let me roll his 1 more time, and then we'll jump over the 2 con save.
Damn, he's got a plus 10. Oof.
I mean, he is kind of an end game kind of a boss. Natural 1 on that one, so they all 3 fail.
That's it.
All right.
Y'all making some
so
damage.
And it's double damage. Hang on. No, it's just advantage against. Hang on. Wait. Is it being? No. The creature made of inorganic material such as stone has disadvantage on the saving throw. So I didn't roll the disadvantage for the gargoyles. I rolled it normal.
That's okay.
but they all failed anyway. So.
All right. So 23 damage to all of them.
Resistances, immunities, languages. Well, no, I was hoping they had vulnerability to it, but they don't.
To shatter stone golems? I'd be very upset if they did.
Right. I mean, it seems like they should have. So I'm going to say that they do have, for since it's specifically thunder damage, right, which is sound. I'm going to say that they have. I mean, it doesn't specify, but I'm going to say that they do. You roll the damage? Oh shit! You already rolled it. I was sitting here waiting for your damage roll.
Everybody.
All right. Let's see. Apply double to them. They are both in bad shape from the blast from the doors. The doors, of course, are torn open at this point. The Lich himself is affected, but not in any significant amount. He still has a shit ton of hit points. All right. Bonus actions. Move it.
I am going to. I might as well.
Oh shit! I deleted the wrong thing. Oops. I deleted.
I'm going to run up to the door. I'm going to basically jump right in the middle of the two golems, or the two things kind of on this door.
Okay.
I'm going to just kind of jump up in between them, give them both a little bit of a flip off with my tiny little fingers, okay. And I'm going to immediately cast Thunderstep.
Okay.
And I'm going to appear.
Oh, sorry. Hang on.
Okay.
They actually get an attack as soon as they spawn. I forgot to do
as soon as they spawn?
Yeah, let me follow or double check it real quick.
Do they get movement as well as an attack?
Well, they wouldn't know, and it was a ranged attack, so.
I'll let you look it up.
Gargoyle remains motionless. Indistinguishable. Yeah. So I mean, it would only be if you were within melee range. So never mind.
Okay. Then I will still go up and do Thunder. Oh wait, just kidding. Thunderstep is an action, not a bonus action. I misread my own little book. In that case, I will not run up to them. Okay. That is a terrible idea. And I am instead going to cast Hex on the Lich.
Okay. Hex automatically succeeds, yeah. So it's just, he just has disadvantage on whichever save type you choose.
And I'm going to do disadvantage on... disadvantage on wisdom. So disadvantage on wisdom saves might flatten it out, but still.
Okay. All right. Just remember that any wisdom saves that he has to make, because I've marked him as with an icon thing to remind me that he's hexed. But
disadvantage wisdom save. Yeah, I'm writing it down.
Okay. All right. That if your turn.
Disadvantage on wisdom, and then I'm going to move further away just to the bottom here, avoiding the goo.
Okay.
That's my action, bonus action, and my full movement. So that is the end of my turn.
All right. Then at the end of your turn, he is going to... Let's see, he is significantly wounded yet. He is going to use his legendary reaction targeting you after you blast the doors with this here. DC 20 saving throw.
Tell him he's a bitch. Is it a dex save? Tell me it's a dex save.
It's con. Sorry.
Son of a bitch! Alright, saving throw on con. I get no bonuses to that.
Ooh, with a 2.
You know what? I kind of like that it's a 2. Like, I would have had no chance regardless, so it's okay. I don't feel too bad about it.
Might as well make it extra low.
Yeah, might as well.
37
damage. All right, what other nonsense comes along with that?
That's just the spirits of this room that have been killed in here are spawned around you and attack you with necrotic damage and then disappear.
Oh, wait, necrotic damage? I have half necrotic damage to give my shield.
Alright, so heal that 37 back, and then I can apply the half for you automatically.
I can just add
I can
on...
just put a half back, yeah.
What is that?
15, 18?
18, thank you.
It's rounded up. Actually, you get the extra 1, so 19.
Sounds good. Thank you.
All right. Yep. All right. That brings us to Norok. We should Holmes.
I'm paralyzed still.
You're stuck.
Oh shit! Yeah, you are. DC 20 con save at the end of your turn.
I guess I should
shit,
confirm.
sorry,
the
I forgot.
Lich doesn't have to do a con
Guys,
save.
I
after
screwed
the-
up. I screwed up there. The Lich took some damage from the Shatter. That was
And from the Cone of Cold.
and from Cone of Cold. Yeah. So both of those. This is a complicated one. I need to be paying better attention to.
Dude, this is whenever I put like a legendary creature, I had to drop half the shit. It was just too difficult to try to like keep track of everything.
Yeah. I just got to remember to apply it. You guys can help me. You guys can remind me of what I need to make you guys roll extra shit to take extra damage.
I'm elbow deep in my character sheet like the entire time.
Yeah, exactly.
I'm
Ben,
already planning my next move.
You need to make 2 DC 20 con saves, G. One, and then wait a second, and then do the second one. The first one's going to be from the Cone of Cold. The second one's going to be from Pogo Shatter.
1.
All right, so 19. So you failed that one, so you take half of the... he takes half and you take half of the... Hang on, the Cone of Cold damage was...
It was half of 21.
All right. So, Ben, you
Oh, it
take
would've
11
been
damage
10.
from that. Yeah, well, it rounded up. So you take the 11 homes, and he took 10, so he's going to heal 10 back that he wouldn't have taken. Or sorry, 11 back that he wouldn't have taken that would have gone to Ben. Okay, and then the second con save, Holmes? Did you already apply the damage?
Yeah.
Okay.
For that first one.
And then that second con save?
Well, no, because then it would have been 6, because half of 11.
I don't have resistance to cold though, like the Lich did.
Oh, shit, sorry. Yeah.
No,
Also,
but it's
you-
the damage he took.
Well, so he took... Yeah, it's what he took, which was 11. So
Okay.
it is 6. That's right. Yeah, it is 6.
Yeah.
Okay.
So let me take 5 back away from him. See, this is why, like, especially when you get to fucking end game, like we're near level 20 and everything, things get very complicated when you get this
Right.
far.
I took 11 damage there.
I'll take the 20 and
You
keep
took-
the
you took-
cubes.
Yeah, exactly. That's what the money just keeps going in a circle.
Okay.
That's the economy. That's how it refreshes itself.
I'm going to throw my second con save out.
Yep,
now.
second con save. All right.
Coming up.
All right. Also failed that one, and let's see. The shatter was not resisted. That was 23. So that one is 12 homes, and he'll heal back the 12. There we go.
Okay.
All right, so now it is your turn, which you're still paralyzed, so DC 20 con save to break the paralysis at the end of your turn. You have persistent rage now, right, where you don't have to take damage. Well, I guess you took damage during the turn, so it doesn't even matter.
I do have that. Yeah, so as long as I don't drop it on purpose or whatever.
Okay.
All right, last one coming up.
All right. Roll 3 con saves and then lose your turn. I'm sorry. That
Seven
will not
more.
do,
7 more
unfortunately.
con saves.
All right. Anything you want to, angrily point out with your eyes or anything like that in the meantime?
Yeah, I'm just going to stare at daggers at that Lich that is not even paying attention to me. I'm just going to think about how I'm going to thrash him so good when I get out.
All right. we'll see how that goes. All right. It is Artemis' turn. What you doing, Fox? Can you hear us, Fox? All right. Whoops. That's good, ISG. All right. Well, hopefully Fox audio clears up, or you can type to us. All right. We'll jump back to Fox as soon as we hear from her. Nazim, what do you want to do? Oh, sorry. Okay, so apparently she can't hear us. All right, Fox, I saw you light up for a second.
Is it
There we
working
go.
now?
Yep, I can hear you now.
Okay, there we go. Yeah, I'm using Produce Flame on the Lich.
Okay. Mouse over and hit T. .22, that'll hit. Shit, 14. All right. That is a good hit. All right. Bonus actions are movement, Fox. Fox? We lost you again, so I'm going to assume no bonus. Well, I see you. You see you just targeted yourself and pinged the ground. Are you trying to move?
She's communicating.
There we go. All right, she moved.
Link twice.
All right. You can type in the meantime, Fox, at least, so that we, if you need to, if that's not working. There we go. Well, I heard that, so. All right, that it for your turn?
Yeah, that's it.
Okay, so you're up at near the apex of the where the points all connect at the top of the pyramid. So
Yeah.
You're gonna get hit with the thing.
Yeah.
Oh, wait, right.
It's like 30 feet, I think was the range.
25,
Gotta be
25
down
from
at
the
the
epicenter
bottom.
of it.
Basically.
25.
That is still in range, but let's see. You had
Can I go
5, 10, 15. Well, going through the puddle wouldn't work. So 1,
Yes.
so 15, 20, 25, 30, 30. You could, yeah, you're actually one less. So you couldn't get that far. You'd be one less. You'd be closer to that white pillar there. You're cutting out. You're cutting out a bit, Fox. I can hear that you're trying to talk, but I can't hear what you're saying.
Doesn't matter. I was trying to find a place.
You could go the other direction, like away,
Where
like
we should
northwards. What looks like north on there? Like over. You could go like over here, Fox, if you wanted to. I don't know if you see the pings or not. Can you hear us? All right. Well, I'm gonna type in the chat, I guess, where you want to go. Here. All right. Just in case you can't hear us. All right. What are you doing, Nazim?
Okay, so Nazim knows that is a lich. That is an undead creature.
Mm-hmm.
The two, you said golems?
Gargoyles.
Gargoyles. Are they also considered undead, since technically these are the spirits of something, or
No,
are
the
they
gargoyles are
just still
something
considered
different. They're
Straight
close to
gargoyle.
elemental. Yeah.
Beautiful. Okay, let me go ahead and shift this here. All right, what I'm going to do then is give us a hand with this lich. I'm going to cast a magic circle underneath the lich.
Okay.
I was trying to say spell. So I'm going to cast magic circle underneath the lich, creating a 10-foot radius, 20-foot tall cylinder, which is going to give him disadvantage and all the goodies, of course.
All right.
Cast a spell here.
Mouse over and hit T.
Mouse over and hit T. There you go. Boom, boom. Cast spell.
That one I think will draw the circle on the ground. So
Yes, it does.
make you do the template.
All right.
That was a cool cartoon. I remember that one.
Oh, yeah.
Gargoyles? Oh yeah.
All right, and you are you trying to get the gargoyles in it too, or just
the gargoyles
guy?
are not undead, so it won't. Actually, they're elementals, right?
Okay.
Let me move the circle. How do I move the circle?
What's gonna happen to Shan if he's like outside the circle or partially outside? He's still attached to the lich's foot.
Well, I mean, she'll just, try to break through the circle on this side, try to get to him. Like a rabid dog, I'm assuming. Because he's still technically on this plane.
I
So,
can't move that one. Let me see. Can I do it with this? No.
I'm assuming she
Okay.
can't go through the circle. So,
There we
she'd
go.
just be stuck on the outside.
Yep. All right. I just got rid of it, Nazim, so you can put it back down. Hit the place measure
Let's-
template again, and then put it where you want it.
You got it coming up here. I think this will hit everybody like that. Yeah.
That would get all three
Or
of them.
the edge of everything. Okay. Perfect. So
well, hang on.
with that,
So you want all three contained? What is your goal here?
yeah, my goal is to get all three within the sphere, especially the lid. If I had to choose anything, disadvantage.
You would be covered.
that
and
works
then,
for me.
You'll get one of the gargoyles, not both. All right.
All right, casting now. Actually, did it
Yeah,
cast?
well, you put it on there, so I can roll their saves for these two. DC 18 Charisma save. The Lich has advantage. The Gargoyle does not.
Oof.
I do a bardic inspiration to undo that
You
20.
can't make them roll with the Bardic Inspiration. That's just to increase your own rolls.
Oh, the Lich? Wait, I got something for that. I am within... Where am I? I haven't used my reaction this round, right?
I don't think you have.
No? Great. Silvery Barbs.
All right.
Yes, pocket sand his ass.
Silvery Barbs. There we go.
Let's see. Triggering creature reroll d20, use a lower roll. He is going to use his legendary resistance to increase his roll by 15. He's going to use one of them. He still has to roll, but he's going to increase the roll by 15. Actually, could have rolled it first and then decided if he... Oops, I didn't need to reroll the gargoyle again. 30, yeah, 29, so he still succeeds. He would have failed it without
to
using
give
it, but he used
Norok
it, so.
advantage
Okay,
on his next
his
saving
con
throw
save.
or attack, whatever comes up
okay.
first.
All right. That, so he still, he succeeds, Nazim, so the gargoyle's trapped with the Lich's knot, is that correct?
I guess so.
Gargoyles are inside the circle.
One
of
is,
them.
yeah.
Yeah.
Oh,
I'm trying to read it right now. It looks. Shoot.
So you're, but the,
Yeah,
at
so
the end of it, you have to choose. Are you trying to trap them in or keep things out?
Trap them in.
Okay. All right. So he's not affected. He can move. The gargoyle is strapped in, though.
Mhm.
All right. Bonus actions are movement.
I will move slightly away.
Okay. At the end of your turn and before his, he is going to hit you with Disrupt Life. He's up next, but at the end of your turn for... actually, hang on, he did... No, he already hit... He hit Pogo with one earlier, never mind. He already used one.
5, 10, 15, 20... Guess I could kind of hang out behind the thing here.
Okay. They're only about 4 feet tall, so they're not, huge. They're
not going to protect you.
Yeah, you can kind of crouch down behind it a little bit, but not... Yeah. Basically, anywhere in here can be seen by anyone else, for the most part.
Although that might be at the edge. That might not get hit by one of the middle ones, or the middle one from the other side.
The only
I
one
think
that
it'd
is
be
blasting right now will be the one that's by Norok over there.
Yeah.
So
I'll squat
I
down
think
next
you'd
to
be
it.
okay.
okay. All right. That will bring us to his turn. He is going to... Let's see. What do we want to do? He needs more of those. Would he have that kind of knowledge? Let's see. Sorry, checking something real quick. No. DC 20 con saves from Nazim and Pogo.
Con save?
Yep, DC 20. How do I do? There we go.
Womp womp.
Okay, 12 and 14, those do not succeed.
I'd like to do my bardic inspiration on that one.
Yeah, that might be a good choice. That would be 56 damage if not, so.
Oof. Is this necrotic damage?
Yeah. It's not a reroll, Sako, so it would be. Yeah, you're fine. It's you did get a 12, so roll a d12.
And then I think I also have
need to roll an
necrotic. Necrotic.
I don't think you do. I know
Resistance
Norok,
as well.
Nazim and Norok do. I don't know where you would have necrotic resistance from.
Let me see.
Go ahead.
Skin.
Well, first roll the d12 to see if you fail or not, because it may not matter necessarily.
Sure.
If you're going to use your inspiration.
What is that? 1/D12 or something?
Yeah, so it's /R like this. It's /R space D12.
Gotcha.
Or you can do 1D12. It would have the same effect.
/R. Oh, so I put /R. Got rid of your chat. Hold on. There it is. I'm just going to copy and paste. Sorry.
No problem.
There you go.
You're going to need an 8 or higher. That will not do it. Okay, so failed on that. Pogo has half, so 23 for Pogo. Did you already apply it?
28. I took off 28.
Oh, 20. Sorry. Yeah.
What is it? Yeah,
23 would be, yeah. Nazim, where's your
piercing,
necrotic resistance? You're thinking?
Oh no, it's just slashing, bludgeoning, and piercing. Never mind.
For your cloak, yeah. So it's 56 damage to you then.
Holy crap. Okay,
Yep.
56. 20 minus 56. Ouch. That's ugly.
Yep, he hits pretty hard, and there's still more to come. So, all right, he is going to use half of his movement to stand up, and I'm putting that in air quotes because he's kind of floating, being bitten by Shan. He's going to float. Actually, he's about to teleport anyways. He probably wouldn't bother moving away from her and risking an opportunity for no reason. He's not going to use any of those yet, or that. So he is going to end his turn there, and now... So he's at the end of the round, coincidentally, where he rolled an initiative. But the beginning of the round, the top of the round, is the environment turn, which is where the other stuff happens. So beginning of the turn is the Breach Sepulchres that'll blast, which right now is going to be... well, Pogo and Nazim both moved. Unfortunately, Norok is within the blast radius of both of them. That makes sense, Norok? You see why?
Yeah, because that other one is the one that's down and to the left of me. Right.
Yep,
The
it's
one
right
next
next to
barrel. Yeah.
So you're the only one that's in the blast radius of both of them. You're the only one that's in blast radius of any of them, actually, but you are within both, so you're going to get hit twice with it. It is there. DC 18 Wisdom saves, make 2 of them.
Out of curiosity,
Oh, yeah, one of... Yeah, so if you want it... Well, do you... Hang on, do you get to choose which one, Becky, or is it just your next save?
It just says on the next attack, save, or ability check.
But doesn't something else giving us wisdom save advantages right now?
You have, the
From the food.
Hero's Feast.
Yep.
That's what it was. Okay.
Yep.
So do they both get advantage?
You can't double up on advantage, but I'm gonna say you can have it on both then, because it'll still use up both of them. Because you can't double up, you wouldn't have double advantage, but they would be kind of wasted for the other one, so you can have advantage.
Are they going to be 2 separate rolls or just one?
2 separate rolls.
Okay. Well then,
advantage.
If he automatically, but if you automatically have advantage on Wisdom saving throws, you'd have those. Could he save mine for whatever his next?
That's pushing it, because it's supposed to be the next one anyway. Okay. Yeah.
What I'm going to do is just the wisdom saving throw from the Hero's Feast. Would that work on one of these? Because I want to save the advantage that Becky gave me to try to get out of the paralyze. Was that fair?
No.
It's supposed... Well, all right. Okay, fine. I'm going to say...
one blast.
I'm being extra nice. I'm being extra nice here. Because I want you to be able to, actually get to have fun here too. So yeah, go ahead. I think that's as far as the rules are written, definitely not. Like it says the next one from what Becky said, so it shouldn't be allowed. But yeah, I'm gonna say go ahead and you can roll these with advantage and have the advantage safer. No, it's fine. It's all right. But also.
I just misunderstood.
I don't want to be a dick about it. Like I want you to. I know, but I want you to be able to have fun too. That's also important. That's kind of the goal here. So.
I don't want to be a dick about it.
There's plenty of
time. Rules, man.
I didn't write them, but the whole point here is to have fun. So and to be able to actually do something and not spend the entire time paralyzed. So.
No, that's totally fair. This will have to take up the thing that Becky gave me, because that is supposed to be on the next roll. So.
Well, okay, we'll do this. You take one of the blasts with advantage. You take the second one, no advantage, and then you have advantage on the con save for getting out of paralysis.
Okay. So that was for the first blast from the Sepulchre, right?
Yep, which succeeds, so 18 succeeds, so it's half damage on the first one.
Also, do the bad guys take damage from these?
They do not. They are negated from it.
They're immune.
Yep, so half from that, Holmes, it is 14 for you. So apply the 14. and then make your second save with no advantage.
Okay.
And Sarah, you'll be up after the environment. There's still a little bit to go.
Oh
but
shit.
Something to do.
Question: Are the doors open where Pogo was, or
The gargoyles are still blocking it right now. Yeah, you can't get in it until they're destroyed.
Sorry, I tried.
Another
Nope.
fail.
Nope, we're good.
Oh, gonna. Well, hang on. You used your reaction already, didn't you? To silvery barbs.
Yeah, you gotta use your reaction.
Oh, no, I meant with the door. I wasn't even paying attention to what that
Oh.
was. Sorry.
I was gonna say I have resistance to the necrotic anyway, so it'll be half damage anyway. So.
Okay. Well, in that case, but it would still be half of. I mean, it would be half of whatever you were supposed to take. So in that case, give yourself 7 back.
Oh yeah. Okay. I didn't know if that worked like that. So.
Well, it's. I mean, you can't. Not okay. What it is it's half of whatever damage you would actually take is what it is.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, cool.
So,
And then so
this
what was
one
the
you're.
second one?
Well, seriously, I'm gonna roll the second one for damage now, and then you'll take half
Okay.
of this.
Yeah.
So it won't be. Yeah. So half. I'll tell you exactly.
Ooh, that is a really high 4d8 roll.
Yeah. Half of that, Holmes,
Nice.
is. I already applied it to you. It's 18.
Oh, okay. Thank you.
So you took 18
Alright.
and 7 is what you took. So just a heads up, guys. You have one of the phylactery sepulchres destroyed. Norak is a little over half health right now. So not that you guys have the ability to like hurry or anything, but there's a real risk of things getting a death spiral here soon. So let's keep that in mind. All right.
We also have to get him away from the area that's exploding.
Yeah, well, I mean, you guys do what you want with that. He is going to look up behind him and teleport himself right here. Floating over this. He's barely...
He teleported himself out of the... Oh, that's right, he wasn't. Never mind.
He wasn't... Yeah, exactly. He wasn't affected by it. And then... He is going to... he's going to leave... Oh, shit. Yeah, let's see. He's going to change his soul tether. Remove that. There we go. He is, instead of doing one of the other effects, he's going to point in... he still can't see Sarah. He's going to point in Pogo's direction.
Fucking shenanigans.
And soul tether Pogo. Alright, so any damage done to him, Pogo will potentially take half of.
Oh, and it's a con save? I'm stuck, guys. I'm never going to make a fucking con save. Shan goes... Does Shan go with him or no?
She will try to
No.
chase him on her turn. She doesn't automatically,
Okay.
yeah. She can't do anything else other than chase after him and try to fight him, but yeah. Alright, that is it for the environment turn. Yeah, the blasts were already went off. Yeah, Sarah's turn.
Okay. I am going to go through the back here, over to this other side. It won't let me go. Thank you. Will you move me?
Trying to go over to where Pogo is?
Yep.
Alright.
I just wanted to go straight across. And then...
Give that forever for it to draw you all the way over to the other side. Alright, there you are, right behind Pogo. Still
Okay.
invisible. The broom is still visible, but you are not.
Okay. I am going to target this guy. How do I hit T to untarget someone?
Yeah, if you already have him targeted, just mouse over him again and hit T. There you go.
Alright, so we're gonna hit this gargoyle.
Okay. They are already pretty badly blasted. They're like Pogo's shatter almost destroyed the doors completely. They're still in place, but they are barely alive.
We're gonna hit him with a firebolt. Why not?
All right. That will hit.
Alright.
Ooh, that might be. That is enough.
Yes.
All right.
Okay.
That gargoyle shatters into pieces, leaving half of the
Is
door
there
open.
enough
The other gargoyle's
space
still there.
for me to get in there now?
Prompting opportunity attacks, yes.
That's fine.
Okay.
I'll go in.
Okay.
And Same thing. I did last time.
You're longer. Oh, hang on. You used immateria. Yeah, you're still invisible.
Yep.
All right. He is going to attack you, but you have he has disadvantage because you're invisible.
Use my cloak. Throw as many in as I can get in there.
Okay.
Take him out to the center, and I'm going. How far up did that bubble up?
The explosion was 25-foot radius from each of them individually.
No, from the goop.
Oh, 10 feet. You were just.
Right, so I'll go
in space.
I'll go up a little bit higher and dump him in there.
Okay. 17 on the bite.
What am I at now?
With your shadow skin.
I think that hits. Yeah, I think that hits. Yeah.
All right.
13, 15.
It's only 5 damage, anyways.
No, it's 18.
Okay. All right, so that doesn't hit, so you can ignore that then. All right. Gathering those up. Do you have enough movement to be able to drop them into the puddle?
Yes. Oh,
okay.
Yeah, I've got 120 feet of movement.
Okay. All right. So you're flying up high enough to not splash yourself, I assume.
Yep.
All right. So you throw them in. That is another blast of 2 of them now. These 2 are the doors are still open anyways, but 2 of them have been destroyed. That if your turn. Oh, you got to move actually. I guess wherever you'd be moving to.
Yeah, I'm gonna go over here, so I can still see, but have a little bit of cover at least.
Okay.
And hopefully be far enough away. Yeah, that should work. That's my turn.
All right, that brings us to Shan. She's gonna have to chase after him, right?
Yep.
All right, so it's only about probably 25 feet maybe to be able to get over to him. So go ahead and make your bite.
She's got 50 feet.
Okay.
So. Bite. Yeah.
Nice. Con save?
Strength save for him to better resist.
Does he have to do a save to see if I
you're
fall
going
off him, or do I do it?
Yeah, so
Got
it is you have to make it. It's a DC 20.
Oh shit.
I don't think it's impossible.
Well, you take 6 damage.
I
That's
forgot
okay.
that was
Sacrifice
critical. That was just a normal damage roll.
Oh, okay. Well, go ahead and roll normal. Hang on, roll 2d6 more. It wouldn't be plus it wouldn't have the modifier again, just the 2d6.
Okay, so that's /r.
Space 2d6.
X's drops too.
Okay. I always forget that hex is even concentration.
Yeah, me too. On the bright side, I'm not worrying about concentrating on anything.
Well, you take 4 more damage. And he takes 3 more.
Alright, -4.
Alright, and then I'll have him do his...
Wait.
What?
I do have a bonus action.
Okay.
I'm going to use a sorcery point. And I'm going
He failed his strength save again. This stupid dog keeps yanking this lich. This all-powerful creature just keeps yanking him to the ground.
Okay. This would have been before he was prone, so it's just a normal roll.
Okay.
20?
Alright. That'll hit.
Okay. I'm assuming he won't take necrotic damage, but that's not the reason I cast this spell. I don't want him to gain hit points until... Yeah.
Alright. He is resistant to necrotic, not immune to necrotic, so he will still take some damage.
He's not fully dead, he's like part dead.
I got better.
He's a part-time zombie.
Alright, half of 15. Half. There we go. Alright. And he is chill touched till the beginning of your next turn. Is that what it is?
End of my next turn, I believe. I will double check here.
I'm going to put
Feature.
a marker on here to remind myself.
Oh, he's classified as undead, yes?
Yeah.
So, well, not that it matters much because he can't see me, but he has disadvantage on attack rolls against me.
Okay.
Until the next turn, and it is the start of my next turn.
So keep that in mind. I put a bleed marker on him. That's to remind me that he can't heal in the meantime. That brings us to Pogo, and Pogo, we've got 5 minutes, and I have to do a quick work. It'll only take me like 5 to 10 minutes or so for a work call. So if do you want to? Well, go ahead, and like 5-ish, we need to take a quick break.
All right, super totally didn't get what you just said, but I'm gonna add a couple of hit points because I'm actually still half from necromancy. So do I get half those back?
Oh yes, from
half of the half.
Yeah, for the chill touch. Yeah.
I'm gonna take those 4 hit points back. Thank you very much.
That might be enough to matter right now, actually.
And then all I can really do is a save at my first turn for a DC 20 con save.
You're not paralyzed.
Oh, I'm not paralyzed?
No. He's
Oh.
Norok's paralyzed. That was a different attack. That was a
Oh, that was a different attack. Okay, I thought I was paralyzed also.
Yeah.
All right.
No, the soul tether
and-
just means that any damage done to him you take half of.
All right.
Potentially.
Let's see. In this case,
Wait, is the
go ahead.
paralyze on Norok a spell?
No.
Okay,
That's another feature.
never mind then.
All right.
2 of these have been destroyed. So I think it was while you were stepped away for a second. The other phylacteries that were in the
I'm
second
going
vault that you guys
to.
opened, those are
I'm
that's
going
also destroyed.
to cast Tosh's. So I got to be within 30 feet of this one. So I got to move forward a little bit.
Okay.
5, 10, 15. This is probably about my movements, avoiding the stuff. That should be within 30 feet. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. Yeah, it should be right about the edge. Is that okay, or do I need to get closer?
That's within range, definitely. Because
I
it's
feel
upward
like
at
that's
an
pretty-
angle. It's not.
Yeah, because of the angle. Yeah, we got to use geometry.
Yeah.
I'm going to hope and pray. Hex is. I can use. I'm going to bring Hex back up as a
Bonus action.
bonus action
Take a
first.
spell slot.
I know. I'm down to my last one, which I'm going to use.
Okay.
To give him disadvantage on the Lich. For wisdom.
Wisdom. Okay. Now remember, he would normally have advantage against it, so that's going to make it
Yeah.
a normal roll.
Normal roll,
Okay.
and I'm going to cast Tasha's Hideous Laughter on him.
Okay.
Oh,
But
fuck, no, I'm not, because that's also concentration.
yeah.
Hold on. Oh, that's also concentration. All right.
Do you want to drop the hex instead?
Yeah, let's forget the hex. Sorry.
No, you're
there's
fine.
too much going
No
on.
biggie.
That's not bad.
Okay.
So instead of hex, he is still right in front, and there's a bunch of gargoyles there. I think I'm gonna stick to my same, even though it's gonna hurt me. I'm gonna stick to my same methodology. I'm going to recast Shatter again over on that side.
Okay.
Trying to avoid Shan, and I'm also going to do this at 6th level.
Okay.
For the same area.
Go Shan just outside of it.
DC 18 con save.
All right. There we go. All right. So
And I know I'm gonna take damage from if the lick takes damage, but
DC 18 for him with advantage.
no,
24. He succeeds.
he still takes half though.
Okay. Let me spawn the 2
roll.
gargoyles real quick. Get them on there. All right, there we go. Got them, and not the Lich. DC 18. There we go.
No, will not. Nope, that one will.
All right, 1 success, 1 fail,
So half to the success, and then bonus action.
and it was 33.
Mm-hmm.
All right, there's half. Oh, I had them both. All right, let me apply a half again to the other one then.
Bonus action, I'm going to reuse my winged bracers so that I have basically dash as a bonus.
Okay. Real quick
I'm gonna
before you
move
do, make a DC 20 con save.
Oh yeah, because
You
he took some
blasted-
damage.
You blasted yourself.
That's right.
by hitting him, so.
I'm not smart! So close, guys.
You're
So
rolling
close.
so terrible on your con saves.
Alright, and then I take half the damage.
Yep, you take half.
So I take half of what the guy took, so I actually take...
Yeah,
no.
which he took
Hold on.
12, yeah. Yep.
No, wait. 33. Half of 33 is
It's 16.
16.
and then
Half of
8.
16 is 8. Alright.
Yep.
Man, math is hard on this one. Math is a hard one on this one.
They're big numbers. Real
Alright.
big numbers.
And that's the end of my turn.
Alright. And you're not concentrating anymore? No, you are. No, you're not.
No, I dropped that. I just didn't drop it off my majig.
No problem.
But I would do it right now.
Alright. Alright, guys, I need to take 5 real quick. I'll be right back.
Smoke break. Whew. Anyone still on?
I'm still here. I'm just on a call.
Oh. Spilled soup on my crotch. Did you hear me eating the soup out of curiosity?
No,
Got
couldn't hear it.
minestrone on your bologna.
It was very slurpy, and I was very self-conscious that you guys would be able to hear me like slurping noodles and shit. Oh.
I'd have been more concerned with hot soup on my dick, but
Luckily it didn't get through the layers, you know. I just got it on my crotch, but didn't actually burn through anything. Okay, downstairs.
okay. That is good for now. That's so weird that it cuts the music out too.
Isn't that strange?
Yeah,
It's
I mean,
it's
cool.
eerie.
Makes sense. Yeah, it's just
Yeah.
it's so weird to have it go silent. I'm used to anytime we're on here having music playing.
Completely breaks the immersion.
A little bit.
Abdul Sheikh.
He's back
That's
in your
pretty
department, Taco.
I think he's an executive. He's like,
He's like a director. He's up there.
oh.
Terrifying.
Hey, Sako, out of curiosity, do you guys have like an app development department?
App development department. We have a vast majority of our facility is the fiscal design. Okay. So essentially,
so that'd be the
website. Yeah, app dev.
Is it mostly Indian people, or is it smattering?
I'd say about 92%.
Okay. Is that just an Indian, like, because our app dev team is like 8 out of 9 people are just Indian? I was curious. I was like, is it just like a thing that is kind of globally, or in the United States, like app development is Indian people like app dev?
Sure. It's maybe partially nepotism, maybe partially just the way that the education documents look when they come.
Yeah.
So, could be
I just thought it was interesting.
Yeah.
It's like our other areas of IT aren't like that. It's just our app dev team.
Oh, yeah. Yeah. It's app dev, BI. Mostly that's it. And then when it comes to network team, server team, infrastructure, pretty much, it's not so much.
Wait, are you already done with your call, Jeremy?
Mm-hmm.
Oh,
Finished a minute ago.
What was that? Just hey, is it on?
No.
Yeah, it's on.
No, I had to test some things. We're making some. Network team is making some adjustments, so needed to test firewall to make sure they could still connect afterwards.
Got it.
Had to update some ciphers, which I'd never heard of. I'm going to close that. There we go. All right. Fox, when you get back, you'll be up here soon. Pogo.
I just finished my turn.
Yeah, okay. Are you completely done? Movement?
Movement's done. Damage is done. Yeah, I think I'm good.
Okay. All right, that brings us to Norok. So Norok, you still have advantage against your concentration to try to, or constitution to try to break out of the paralysis.
Okay.
Do a quick prayer to like the east or something before. Just a quick one.
Except he can't rotate because he's paralyzed. True. No such luck, Holmes. But he screwed you there too, because it was a DC 20 and you got a 2 on it. You would have had it without the exhaustion.
Yeah, that's fair.
Yep. Sorry, G.
That's okay. We'll take care of this other stuff.
If he's still paralyzed when this place blows up, you know what happens.
Yeah, I know.
So
we have to get him unparalyzed. We have to kill this guy.
We could always turn it into a mouth and then just grab him on the go.
Would have frozen mouse.
Well,
yeah.
Okay.
I
mean, you couldn't. Yeah, you need something big enough to carry him, but as long as he doesn't take any damage, because he takes 1 point of damage on the way out, you guys are then crushed under a giant Norok.
We could throw a mouse into a circle. We'd be alright.
Oops.
Exactly.
Fox, you there?
Maybe she's getting some food.
Maybe. All right. Well, Fox, as soon as you get back, I guess. Well, I can't put the thing up for everybody, but all right. We'll come back to her, I guess. Nazim, your turn. And then the Lich's turn is right after you.
Gotcha. All right. Let's take a quick look here. So I'm gonna make a move. All right. I'm going to make a move for the next structure.
Okay.
Actually, I'll kill this gargoyle and then I'll make the move.
Okay.
I have line of sight to that gargoyle that's encased, correct?
Yep, you do.
Perfect. All right, let me go ahead and turn this on. Where'd my character sheet go? There it goes. All right, we're going to go ahead and do the Eldritch Blast on him, targeting him. All Eldritch Blasts will go to him.
Okay.
All right, attack 1. Normal.
He's pretty. Oh yeah, that'll almost be enough. Well, almost certainly be enough. Just that 1 crit. So go ahead and roll the damage first and hit click crit.
Crit.
And that'll probably be enough to kill him.
Nope.
Well, it still might because he had 6 left, so he's dead.
Oh, all right.
Just heads up, I added one of my pack magics back for Hex that I decided not to do. I forgot to do that earlier.
Yeah, that's fine. Yep.
All right.
He's dead. You still technically have that magical circle up. Do you want me to drop it since you
Yeah, you could just drop
don't
that.
need it? Okay.
I want to cast the rest on the Lich, but I will not. Instead, let me look up, and I will aim at this.
I think Eldritch Blast has to target a creature. Yeah, a creature within range.
Shoot.
There's a creature until they're
If I
spawned.
hit the Lich, then that's going to hurt Pogo, because they're still tied together, aren't they?
Yup.
I won't do that to Pogo. All right, I'm going to run. I'm going to run 30 feet.
You're gonna go to the east and then up the other wall?
Yeah.
Okay, here, I'll drag you over to the other side.
50. Oh, please, yeah.
Oops.
Essentially, I'm going to try and get as close to this as possible.
Does it look like that when the explosions go off from the sepulcher, whatever? Do the insides of the sepulcher also get hit with that wave?
Yes, it is
Okay.
point blank area effect from the phylacteries themselves, is what it technically is.
Okay, got it.
From where the phylacteries are inside of the sepulchers, but they don't appear to be damaged by them. If that's your question.
Yeah, it's
How many
more
more
like
movement
if
points
I
do
was
I have?
inside the thing when it went off, if it would hit me, but it sounds like it would.
That's difficult terrain to get across it, so that'd be about the end of your movement to get there. Maybe
Okay,
one
that'll
more.
be my turn. My bonus move. Can I drink a potion?
Yeah.
Let me pull that up really quick here. Inventory.
You say the blasts were coming from the phylacteries themselves, Holmes? Or
From the space
sepulchers?
where the phylacteries are. It's from the sepulchers. It's just
Okay.
in the space inside of the phylactery, inside of the sepulchers.
Where they were.
Okay, well,
Okay.
8d4 plus 8. So that's going to be /R 8d4.
Yep, plus 8. Or you can literally decide plus 8 in there also, and it'll work. But
That's it.
you can manually add it, doesn't matter.
There we go. Ooh, nice.
All right, 27.
Adding 27. Thank you. 8 plus 27. Still in double digits. That's going to be it for my turn.
All right. That brings us to the Lich's turn. That is going to be spent. Let's see. He's going to, now that Sarah is visible, is going to point at Sarah and Pogo. Well, hang on. He's still tethered with Pogo.
Wait, I'm still invisible though.
No, you're not.
The Immateria.
Oh
stuff
shit, that's right.
says
I'm
that
sorry.
you
Yep.
can- it
I
has
took.
to, like,
Yep. No, you're right. I took it off. I was thinking it was from when you blasted.
You got
me.
that fancy fucking visible.
Yep, I
Yeah,
forgot.
I offered it to anybody who wanted it before I took it.
Hey, honestly, you've done a really good job so far. You're doing work, so I'm pretty happy.
All right. Then in that case, he's going to aim at both. He's going to do two things. Sarah, you had mentioned something before that's going to potentially be relevant. He is casting a spell here. Well, okay. You've seen him do it. He's casted two spells every time his turn comes up. He's going
I
to
don't have a reaction.
Oh,
Yeah.
well, that is extremely unfortunate for what
Yep.
maybe about to
It
happen.
sure is.
All right. Well,
Oh.
let's see. 109 and 95 and
What numbers are you fucking saying right now?
and 42 or the numbers.
109,
he's looking at.
95, and 42? Is this
Yeah,
a lock combination?
Yeah, you're dead.
Well,
Okay,
I'm
Oh,
gonna
my
roll a
hit point-
D100 here real quick.
My hit points, I get it.
I mean, oh, okay. Well,
Wait,
Justin may have
it-
figured something out there real quick.
Wait, is Fox back?
She just got back, and Artemis, we skipped your turn there because you weren't back for a while there. So if you want to go ahead and spend your turn, but basically all that you missed was Nazim's turn. So if you want to go ahead and use your turn, go right ahead. You can see Norok. You're close to him. So what level are you gonna cast it at? Just one.
Just
Okay. All right. So Norok, you heal 9 hit points. That's your bonus action. You still have an action if you want to spend it. We heard you for a second there, Fox. I don't know if you're trying to talk now. I heard just one, I think.
oh yeah,
Okay.
sorry. I was just looking for the other healings.
Okay. Are you going to cast that also at level 1?
I'm pretty much low on spell slow.
Okay. All right. So another 8 for
I
Norok.
have like 1 level 5 spell and like 4
Okay.
spells.
That one's a touch spell, so you'd need to walk over to Norok to cast it. For Cure Wounds. Healing Word is at range,
I'll
but
walk over and then walk back.
5, 10, 15, 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. You can get to him. You won't be able to get back. That's poison water. You wouldn't want to walk in that, so you'd have to go. Yeah, you could get back to. Yeah, right there. There you go. Which would be as far as you could make it back. Uh-oh. What did I just do? I think I just duplicated you. There we go. It disappeared. All right.
That's a DM secret move.
Yeah. Well, if you just double the whole party, then it doesn't matter if you guys die.
There you go.
All right. Okay, so Nork, you get +9 and then +8. Did you already have the +8 as well?
Yep. Thanks.
All right. So I'm gonna roll something here. I'm gonna say that anyone that could potentially try to, well, okay. You know what? Make an Arcana check from Nazim, Pogo, and their Arteme. This would be probably outside your wheelhouse as far as the kind of Arcana check that would be necessary. All right, Pogo and Sarah, Nazim. This probably doesn't ring bells for you, just necessarily. Probably focused on something else. But both Pogo and Sarah see him wrapping himself in a deep, dark purple Corvalane rill, which is, you guys know, to be the very, very old death magic. And I'm gonna have him roll a percent. Let's see. We'll just do a D3. 1 is Nazim, 2 is Norok, 3 is Pogo.
Yeah! Woohoo!
Well, Pogo,
Take that, Pogo, you silly bitch.
This is unfortunate, considering his past already.
I could cast a counter spell, but that's gonna burn me down to 1 spell for an exit.
Well, now would be the time, because look at what he was trying to do. If anybody has a reaction to try to prevent that, what I was checking was hit points on, and the only one of you that was above enough to be able to prevent it would have been Norok.
Yeah, that's okay.
All right, so let's do this. I will use one of my last 2 spell slots. I'll cast counter spell.
Okay.
As
so
a reaction.
Okay, so it's a 9th level spell, and you have to roll if it's above. You know, if you're not using a 9th level spell.
Yeah, it has to be higher than 4. Then I have to do an ability check.
Well, so your spell slots are automatically level 5.
Mhm.
So click the spell. I think that makes it a DC 9, 19, something like that.
Ooh, this is exciting. This is what D&D is about right here.
Fails, no effect. 4th level or higher. Spellcasting ability 10 plus a spell's level, so it's a 19. You need to make a charisma check and beat a DC 19.
You got
And
this.
if you fail, Pogo's dead a second time. He died once before.
All right,
You got this. It's just a 19.
Yeah, we'll do it.
What's Nazim's charisma modifier? I'm guessing it's pretty
that's
high.
it's his best ability. Yeah, I think it's 20. So I think it's
All
20.
You got 19. You get
Casting
19.
spell now.
Click,
Alright.
you have to make a, so click on your character sheet, and then on the
Charisma.
attributes tab, it's charisma, and then check. Click on the word charisma at the bottom
Okay,
left.
it says ability check coming up. Normal roll. All right.
Also, you do still have Bardic Inspiration, I believe. If you want to.
one?
Oh, doesn't matter. Bam,
Oh,
baby!
shit. Pogo's got some good, it's not really plot armor, because he would have died there, but, alright.
Yeah.
So that spell fails. He was casting 2, remember, that was the first of the 2. The other one is Finger of Death, that he can't do two 9th levels, but, Finger of Death at, out of anger at Nazim for having prevented his, something else there. I'm going to go ahead and show you guys that when he surrounded himself in this DC 20 con save, Nazim. When he surrounded himself in this black and purple magical energy surrouding him, you saw.
You do still have
Whoa.
you have Bardic Inspiration too, Nazim.
Okay, well, so if you want to use your inspiration, you automatically succeed the save because you can't roll less than a 1, Nazim.
Okay, yeah, go ahead and do that and save my
Okay.
butt.
Yeah, look at me. You're paying it forward, guys. We're paying it
Yeah,
forward.
exactly. You saved your life, and now you take half damage for it, Sokka. 26 damage almost. All right, Sokka.
26 damage.
Yep.
All right. Minus 26
All right.
is giggity. Okay.
Now, the reason I pointed out the kind of black energy surrounding him is that initially this has been a week or 2 weeks actually. When he spawned, you guys saw a crown of these kind of dark purplish, purplish diamonds around his head and a crown, and they were kind of drawing that energy in. That right there is the important trigger. I was trying to warn you guys a little bit that if anybody dies in here, that's a real precarious position to be in. If you die in here, the soul gets trapped in those gems in his crown, and if the place crushes with the gems in here, there's no getting you back. You'd be stuck there forever. So keep that in mind. You technically have a DC 30 con save to roll, so you could potentially avoid that if you can beat a DC 30 con save on your last death save. But all right, that is it for his turn, though. He's not going to teleport. He's going to stay there. Dan doesn't do anything for his turn. That's all. Oh, so he was standing back up, so he does have his movement back. Not that it really matters, since he can teleport. All right, beginning of the round. There is a blast from the 2 sepulchers then, which means Arteme, you're going to get hit by one of them. Norak, you're going to get hit by both because you're right next to it. Arteme's just outside of the second one. She's in range of the first one, but the one that she's right next to, but not the one on the other wall. So, where we are, breached blast. There's the first one for oh, Arteme's outside of that one. Never mind. I thought you were inside still, Arteme. You're technically outside on both. So, Norak still gets hit with both. DC 18 Wisdom save, Holmes. You succeeded automatically, Arteme. You're outside of it. I thought you were inside, but you were just barely out. That failed. And then another one, Holmes. Oh, sorry. Did you roll that with advantage from the food?
No, actually, I forgot to.
Okay, so we'll call that the first roll, which is a fail.
Okay.
That was 10 and 12, so we'll just call that the advantage would be a 12. So roll one more with advantage.
Oh.
All right, 22.
Yes.
All right, so one success and one fail. Here's the full damage, Holmes. 25. And then here's the half. Well, hang on. You're necrotic. Okay, so sorry. So 25. You'll take 13 from that. And then the second one, the one that is the half damage, would be 12, which you take half of for 6.
Okay.
Then once you've got those applied, he is not going to soul tether this turn. He is instead... Oh, shit. He can't heal. I guess he's going to do spirits instead then. He didn't use his reaction last turn. He should have. So the tethers drop. No more pogo tether.
Oh. And he's not tethering anyone new?
So he has a choice. He can do different things. He was going to heal himself instead of tether, but instead he's going to do some damage at somebody. Spirits at... Still can't see Sarah. Arteme is not really, gathered his attention too much to piss him off too much. He's going to do spirits at Nazim then. That is at Nazim. Where is it? Woeful spirits. There it is. DC 20 con save, Nazim.
EC 20 coming up.
You just click the thing there to roll it. Oh, not good. All right, here's the damage. This hits pretty hard.
That's not good.
Let's see, a lot of ones.
43.
Oof. Wait, but it's necrotic, right?
Yeah, necrotic.
So it's half
He
as
did-
much?
No,
No,
he
he
doesn't
didn't.
have
I
that.
don't have
Ah.
that. Everything but.
I was hoping I could do some cutting words to save y'all some hassle here, but none of these attacks will work for cutting
Pretty much
words.
everything he does is same
Yeah.
base. Yeah, it's all spells and magical types of effects. So, all right, that is it for his turn. He is not going to teleport. He's going to stay there, bringing us to Sarah's turn.
Oh, fine. Okay. Did you want me to do that? Yes or no?
No,
No?
we can if you want to. I don't know, we might need to.
You better tell me now, because it's going to change what I do. So,
We
yes?
almost just had like a
Okay.
pretty close to permanent character death. So
Okay.
it might be a good idea to pull out all the stops at this point.
This is what we're doing. Sarah, I have already tracked all of this out. Sarah's going over to Norok.
Okay.
She is going to drop haste, cast polymorph, turn him into a mouse,
Okay.
pick him up and put him in her pocket, and then she is going to go straight through the back.
Okay.
To end up on the other side, behind the lich.
The other sepulcher, the one that
I
is
know
not.
there's a sepulcher on my side that's open and unguarded.
I already cleaned that one out.
Okay, cool.
Well,
I
hang
missed
on.
that.
So this one, but there's still
Yeah.
these two.
Yeah.
These two have not been touched.
No, but I wanted to.
You're trying to stay in the middle?
Focusing on the ones at the top. Yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
So you want to
We
go
got a
over here?
plan.
That's where you want to go?
I want to go over here. Behind the lich, over here.
Oh, okay. With the one where the lich is, with
Yes.
the gargoyles. Okay. All right.
Yeah, so I'm going through the
Oh
back.
shit! I screwed up. I forgot to put the gargoyles in the initiative tracker. They should have had a turn, so I'll take care of them in a minute here. They can't really move, so it doesn't matter. But Sarah, you would not have been there when their turn occurred, so you're going to be over here. Is where you're going
Yes.
with the mouse Norok.
Well, not that way. I'm going the other way, technically, but
Oh, you're going.
I'm going to
Okay, up the other wall. Okay.
over here. Yeah, so
Okay.
we're gonna be over here.
All right.
In fact, I'm gonna be right there.
Or Norok, I'm moving you over there with her.
I can still see shit if I need to.
Okay.
We're good. That's
No, so that was action for polymorph. You picked him up and flew. I don't know how much movement you have left.
oh,
but-
he's not. That's it from my movement. That's right. That's just movement.
Okay.
That is action.
You saw bonus action.
Action. I don't think I have anything to do for my bonus action at the no. Yes, I do. Oh god, which one do I want to do? Fuck it. No. I'm gonna do chill touch again
Okay.
from back here.
On the Lich, 19, that will hit. Wait, doesn't he have to make a save? Hang on, I thought it was a save.
Forgot to target. No, it's an attack roll for me.
Okay.
And then it's just damage.
Alright, 18, which he takes half of. And he doesn't have anybody tethered now, so it's just a full 18 to him. Alright. Is that it for your turn?
That is my turn.
Alright, that brings it to Shan.
Oh, shit. Fight.
Oh, Shan should have been in the blast, actually, so she should have gotten hit by that. 13 will not hit anyway, so...
Okay.
Remind me of the next one, she should have been in the blast there. Alright, that it for her turn?
Yeah.
Alright, that brings us to Pogo.
Okay.
Having just shaken off death yet again, what is Pogo doing?
Yeah, I'm thinking. So I'm gonna let everyone know that I have a feeling I have a lot of spells that are not going to work on the Lich. So trying to decide if I want to.
He's not even bloody yet. He's still
Yeah, I
still
know,
ways
I
to
know.
go. I mean, he's not full, but yeah, he's 65-70% somewhere around there.
All right. Fuck.
Do you have anything that could like incapacitate him or anything that would help?
So, I have
He
things
has-
that
he
can
has a lot of
charm
resistances
him,
against
but
that
the
kind of
problem
thing,
is,
so-
I feel like he
Oh.
probably can't be charmed.
Yeah, he's got a lot of
Because-
protections against that kind of
Now
stuff.
that Pogo's already dealt with that one Lich, I think Pogo knows that these undead, strong undead, typically can't be charmed. Would Pogo be correct in his previous?
Yeah, that would be a pretty fair assumption. I would say that you guys, having fought liches before, that one lich
Yeah.
in particular, have some awareness of how it's going to work. Yeah. mechanically, I'll tell you from the DM, your characters don't necessarily know this, except, like I said, some tenuous understanding that they are immune to a lot of things, but mechanically they are immune to charm, exhaustion, frightened, paralysis, and poison conditions.
Yeah. If I can get him on his own, I might be able to put him to sleep. But because of the amount of characters that are around him, sleep is going to try to attack the lowest hit point creatures first, which is
you still have a lot of hit points too.
Yeah, I'd have to cast it like 7th level. Like it would be.
You'd have to probably wait till he's
super high level. It would be like I think it would be 17 d8s to put him to sleep, and still a maybe because that only equals out to probably around 75 average hit points. All right.
What about your ocarina thing? Or is that a charm effect?
So my ocarina is down to 0 charges because I already used it throughout the rest of it, and it charges after 24 hours. I don't get that back from the potion I took.
Yeah.
All right. I am actually going to take a couple things off the board, and I'm going to do Shatter again.
Okay.
Same location, but I'm going to instead do it at 5th level. Same exact methodology.
All right, all 3 of them, but not Shan is what you're trying to get?
Yeah, all 3 of them except for Shan.
Okay.
DC 18 con save.
All right, so normal for the gargoyles and advantage for the lich.
Good roll.
No, Fox the Potion would that recharges your guys' abilities, but not magic items. That's all 3 fails.
So 34 damage to all 3.
Fox. I like the idea. Just look there, 34 to each of them. Okay.
And just to confirm, the sepulcher in front of me has already been cleared out.
Yep.
I am going to...
If you guys are aiming specifically for those, the gargoyles are destroyed. They didn't have enough hit points to survive that.
Perfect. So
sorry, never mind. One of them has 2 hit points left. Sorry.
Damn.
Yep, he's still up.
I am going to use my motion. My
Your movement.
my fucking movement. And
Victor
my
say motion too. I don't know where you guys got that from. You guys always say motion instead.
Yeah, I'm gonna use my movement and my winged bracers for my extra movement. I'm trying to figure out on this map, would that be enough to get me into the sepulcher next to the lich, or I guess
you're trying to get to this one?
Because that one hasn't been cleared yet, right?
It has not been cleared yet.
And there's still gargoyles in front of the other one, the one that's to the.
The other one's not even awakened them yet. Yeah, they're still part of the door. Let's see. From where you are, give me just a second.
Do I have enough movement?
It would be to get you to the other side is going to be 50 feet, and that gets you like here. Like here. That gets you that's 50 feet to get you basically just on the other side there. So you'd need. You need like 65 feet to get to the...
Alright, in that case, instead... 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50, 55... I should still be able to make it the other way to around... Oops. To around where Norok is, right? Or am I doing this incorrectly?
No, you can do that, yeah.
Like if I obviously didn't walk all on the hazardous terrain, but like took a
move over and then just run over the edge until you get there.
Yeah. So I'm thinking I'd like to move.
Norok is a mouse. It's actually Sarah that's invisible over there.
Okay. In that case, I'm gonna move. How do I make a little thing show up like a dot?
I'll just click and hold on a spot to ping an area.
Something in like here.
All right. Yep, that'll work. Let me move you over.
And that's my action, bonus action. That is everything I got. All
right.
That's the end of my turn.
All right. That brings us to Norok. So, Norok, you are a mouse currently. What would you like to do as a mouse?
Is he a paralyzed mouse?
He's still paralyzed.
He's still paralyzed. So
he's just got to make a Constitution save.
Well, here's the trick, though. Is that right now he's a mouse. He doesn't have his Norok stats. He has a mouse's Constitution to try to make the save with. Like, you guys got that right? Like, is that being too dickish? I mean, that's how it's supposed to be.
Nope.
No, that's great.
Nope.
I mean, when you first did it, I was like, "Are you gonna hit him?" Like, I thought you were gonna hit him to like knock him out of it, just like one little hit point from a mouse.
I mean, I can just drop it. Like,
Oh, I mean, you could, yeah, if you wanted to drop it before his turn, and have it paralyzed.
Throw the mouth of the guy and be like, Norak bomb!
You know what? I mean, that's fine. If you wanted to have done that, that's fine. You could have dropped him,
Just
where
put
you're
him
at, so that he's not within the blast radius at least. Yeah.
Only that's fair.
No, that's fine. She didn't say it, but I mean, honestly, that makes more sense. Like, I was sitting there thinking, like,
I just wanted to get him out of the radius.
That's kind of what I thought you were going for. Yeah, so he's not just paralyzed and getting blown up every turn for no reason while he's paralyzed. Poor Ben hasn't got to do shit for an hour and 42 minutes now. All right,
let's try to see you.
Yeah.
Make your con save, Holmes.
Okay.
DC 20.
Nope.
Not with the 13. Jeez.
I can
You do have
use
your
my
reaction back.
But is my reaction better spent giving Norak a second chance, or hoping to counterspell a fucking power word kill?
Yeah.
Counterspell power word kill is, I think, what the best option.
Says the guy who was nearly killed by the power word kill.
I gotta change the scenery
I
at
will
least.
save my reaction.
Yeah, at least he's Norak isn't getting blasted, and he got to look at the other wall for a little while, even though all the walls look the exact same.
Huh?
Oh shit! All right, well, sorry, Holmes.
It's alright.
Something else you want to stare at angrily, other than I guess right now you can still see him. You just have to look up the other angle a little bit. So
Yeah.
all right, Arteme, that brings us to your turn. Arteme, you looking around with a proficiency in medicine and all the study you've done, you see that over there, well, assuming Nazim's not trying to hide himself in any way, he is bleeding pretty profusely. Pogo is in awful shape. Norak is paralyzed and in not great shape. That's where everybody's at.
Okay. I don't have much.
Yeah, kind of. You stand in the corner, man. The dude's in an elevator standing in the corner, too. Sorry, Fox, what are you doing?
I'm guessing everybody's kind of spread out.
Well, kind of, but remember this place is the map is not a great representation of it in that it's a 3D shape. It's not 4 individual hexes like this. So you could really get to anybody pretty quickly. Like you could get to Nazim in one turn. You could, running south, actually if you ran north, you could get to Arteme, you could get to Sarah and Pogo, Sarah and Norak pretty easily, and Pogo's close to that if you ran north.
Okay.
So what I'm talking about here is if you go, I know I'm not making that make a whole lot of sense, but basically if you went to the top part here, you would go this way, and then you would end up on the southern part down by Norak. Does that make sense? You would walk up that wall and you'd end up over by Norak down here.
Okay, well, I have 2 level 1 spells left and 1 level 5. I guess giving people healing potions would use up an action?
Not really. I mean, you could hand them to them as you run by. That's fine. That wouldn't take an action. You can't feed if you try to feed that to them, takes an action. Like if they were unconscious and you needed to feed them one, that takes an action.
Okay. Who's the most damaged?
Probably Nazim or Pogo. Huh?
I'll leave it up to you guys to discuss amongst yourselves.
Pogo is feeling like at about 42% right now.
I can also shove a healing potion down Norak's throat before I go do what I'm going to do.
But he's a mouse. You could drop him inside the potion as a mouse if you wanted to. I guess
he's
full
a
shape
Norak
again,
now.
right? Yeah. If Nazim were to quantify his health in a percentile shape, what kind of percentile would he feel like, you think?
I would be feeling nearly in the single digits.
In the single digits of percentile.
Okay.
Of percentiles.
Yeah, Nazim sounds like he's fucked up.
That last finger of death was nearly enough to put him down. He almost went down from that.
Yeah.
Sounds like it.
Looking like old Yeller over here.
Okay,
Post bullet wounds, old Yeller.
I'm gonna go to Nazim then.
Okay.
And use. Which one's just don't touch
I'll drag
me.
you over there real quick. I wish I had like a 3D or something kind of representation to be able to do this more justice, because it was a really cool idea for the map. It just doesn't look as good in 2 dimensions.
Just gotta find a little 4-sided die animation.
Yeah. Well, Fox.
That one's on Nazim.
Okay.
And who else was really badly hurt?
Thank you. I'll add that in.
I mean, I have if you're using your action to feed it to me, but I mean I have healing potions.
Well, that was her action for cure wounds, so bonus actions, what she's got left, and 10 feet of movement. But healing words at range.
Yeah, that one's ranged. So that one's ranged. That one's to whoever needs it.
That'd be Pogo or Norok. Who wants it?
Yourselves.
I
I'm not,
don't know
still
how many.
decent. I'm at like 2/3, so you probably need it.
Healing for Pogo then?
I'm gonna hit him with a really big potion.
Okay. Alright, so that was action, bonus action, and movement. Fox, set it for your turn then?
Yep, that is it.
Alright, that brings us to Nazim. Nazim, you're feeling a little better now that Arteme ran up to and healed you.
A little bit, thank you.
Mm-hmm.
Alright, so I will continue this chaos. I will move slightly. I can't see this door from where I'm at, right?
No,
Here.
it's on the other side. Well, I mean, they're
It's 4
not...
feet.
You can see over the top of it, yeah.
Would I be able to fire into that?
Yeah.
From where I'm at?
Well, I guess with what, though? Because remember, Eldritch Blast is creatures only.
Creatures only, yeah, shoot.
And they're not creatures until they're awake.
Damn it.
You have other spells that just spend as far as Eldritch Blast. That wouldn't work for you.
Yeah, let me see what else I have here. I can't spend any more spell slots. I have to keep this one spell slot for the exit. Infestation, Light, Minor.
I mean, you know, just Eldritch Blast the last gargoyle here or the Lich.
That's what I'm thinking.
The Lich still has a lot of hit points. Like, he's going to need to be dealt with one way or the other.
I was kind of thinking Shan would just have killed him by now, but apparently
he's
not.
no longer tethered to anybody, so now would be the time to do that.
Sorry, Sako. What?
He's no longer tethered to anybody, so now would be the time to do that.
Yeah, when he's not tethered. Yeah.
All right, I'm going to go all in, and I'm also going to use my glove. Let me see if that's available here.
Hang on, I think you used it already.
Yeah,
I
I'm
think
about
you
to
used
double
it.
check it.
Yeah, I'm trying to remember when it was. I'm pretty sure you used it, or like when you were still in the main part of the deep vault or something like that.
But then we rested, and I think we got it back, right? Long rest.
That's a long rest. You didn't take a long rest.
Well, we took a. Did you not take a potion, Nazim?
We did.
Well, that
we did
wouldn't heal an item though. It's a.
Oh yeah, no items. Yeah, same with my.
Oh, the short rest doesn't affect the items.
Items are
a short rest.
hour-based.
Yeah, they're time based. Yeah, a short rest just pushes it by 1 hour, but it's once per day for your long rest items.
Okay, then
Or
just
every
regular
24 hours.
Eldritch Blast the Lich. And that's it. Let me go ahead and switch over to Spellbook. Eldritch
And
Blast.
over
There it
in
goes.
T. There it is. Okay, you got it.
1,
Natural 1. That will not do.
2.
God.
I'm saying 2,
That
so
will not hit
I'm going
either.
to say 20. Number
Yeah,
20.
That's better. Let's see how that one rolls. Oh, geez. Yeah, none of those hit. All three of them are sailing off and hitting the wall behind him.
Great. Never shoot at the devil. Good job. All right. And that's
You know what? I'm going to say the natural 1, because the gargoyle's right behind him, like straight line of sight, so natural 1 would hit the gargoyle, so go ahead and roll damage for one of them.
All right. Damage for
It
one.
won't hit a lich, it'll be at the gargoyle, because he's literally right behind him at that angle you're at.
There's a 20.
Of course. Alright, that will destroy that gargoyle. He only had a couple of points left anyways, he had 12, so... Alright, bonus actions, movement?
That's actually going to be it. I don't have any more potions or anything, so I'm kind of stuck for now.
Okay. Alright, that brings us to the lich. Let's see, for his turn... he's got some targets in range, and he did see Arteme trying to heal people, which does draw his attention finally. He is going to... Targeting both Nazim and Arteme, is going to do Fingers of Death again.
Counterspell. Oh, wait, no. Fingers of Death?
Yeah.
Hmm.
Well,
How
you
bad
don't
is your
know.
dice?
Well, you know what? Okay, make an Arcana check. Make an Arcana check
Okay.
to see whether you would recognize which spell it is. because it's before the effect happens. It's while he's still casting and gathering the magical energies around him. Natural 20. Okay. You would recognize it as not the same spell that you saw kind of pulling the Corvalane into the gems on his head.
Then I will wait.
Okay. Okay.
He usually does 2 spells.
He's casting both of them as Finger of Death, though. He's hitting both Arteme and Nazim with the same spell. This is his 2 spells.
Okay, then which one of you is worse?
Okay, hang on. So that'd be a really tricky shot for you to be able to tell which one he's pointed at. They're 5 feet apart from each other, and you're not close to them. So him pointing both spells. Well, make another Arcana check, and you need to beat a 20 or above.
I mean, I could just pick either.
You can just do a 50-50 shot. That's fine. Yeah, that's fine. You could still do that. But I mean, if you want to specifically try to choose which one you're trying to block, you're going to have to, specify.
I will try.
Unless you want to say first or second. Okay. All right. So do you want to do first or second?
So,
we'll put it that way.
Let's see. And do I know where's Arteme on here?
She is up with. She's right next to Nazim in the top left over there.
Great. Second one.
Okay. All right. So what I'm doing is I just have them both targeted. I'm not even choosing which one is first and second. I just have them both targeted. When I click this, it's gonna roll 1 and 2, and we'll just whichever ones they are. So. You know what? Okay, I didn't do that. I thought it was gonna roll it, but it's saves for them first. So what I'll do is one is whoever is the How do I do that? Above 50, one is Arteme. Below 50 is Nazim. All right. So the number 1 that you're gonna try to stop will be Arteme.
Oh, Arteme.
Okay. Both Arteme and Nazim roll DC 20 con save, please. Of the 2, by the way, Nazim is likely to get downed by this potentially. Arteme has quite a bit more hit points right now. I'm sorry. Fox, you got your con save rolling?
Well, does she need to do it if I counter-spelled hers?
Well, you still have... Oh, sorry. Okay, hang on. So it's above a 4th level, so you need to make it's a 7th level spell. Well, she failed the save, so go ahead and roll a DC 17 on your Charisma ability check to see whether counter spells her or not. All right, you beat it. Okay, so Arteme, yours, you see the blast heading in your direction, and it snuffs out before it hits you. The other one does impact Nazim square in the chest. And there's an effect here that you guys actually saw Nazim do before that may be happening now on him. 61 damage, Nazim.
That puts me out.
Oh,
he had 59 hit points. It did 61. Finger of Death. Humanoid killed by this spell rises at the start of your next turn as a zombie and is permanently under your command, followed by verbal orders the rest of its ability. He is a zombie. Technically, it's actually killed by, not put unconscious by.
Is he killed or is he unconscious?
So he's unconscious.
Okay.
He's not killed by it yet. So that's the he's unconscious making death saves. I think the verbiage is supposed to obviously infer that, but that isn't what it actually says. So, all right, Nazim, you are unconscious at the moment. You do know that he has a predilection for casting that, so keep that in mind if Nazim is still unconscious at the next turn. All right, environment turn. That is blasts of energy from the sepulchers, which no one is in range of. You all did a good job of... actually, Shan is, sorry. So Shan's going to take a blast.
What is it?
It is... Yeah, hang on. I'll drop it from there. There it is. DC 18 Wisdom save.
Wisdom.
For Shan. It was a good plan to, use the closest one so that you guys could find a safe spot to stay away from them.
Nope.
13.
Yeah, I think that was Nazim's geometry, so I gotta say good job, Nazim, knowing angles.
25 to Shan. I think that's it, right? No, she has 37. She's still up. All right. That is the blast. He is going to teleport to the unconscious Nazim.
Uh-oh. Fuck.
Right next to
He's gonna eat him.
Nazim. Right over there. And oh, okay. This is going to be
If it's
really
a
fucked up.
physical attack, I'd like to do cutting words. If it's a physical attack.
Okay. This is going to be really fucked up because they're not going to be happy about this. It is probably the end of the game for tonight. You see him point in Nazim's direction.
God damn it.
And tethers himself to Nazim.
Really?
Nazim has 0 hit points. Any damage to the Lich whatsoever means he automatically fails death saves for every point. For every instance of taking damage, not each individual point.
On the bright side, I can get into this thing and throw the things on the next turn. You guys figure that other stuff out.
So he is now tethered. He didn't technically need to fly in front of him, but he's also, really aware that this is a risky position for him. So he is now tethered to Nazim. Nazim is bleeding out, unconscious on the ground. Artemis right next to him, but any damage whatsoever to the Lich is going to force failed death saves for Nazim now. And dying in here, in case anybody didn't see, if anybody that dies in here gets pulled into the soul gems in his crown, and
Also, you've told us like 9 times. We're gonna try really hard not to die in here.
I'm trying to lay it on for
Stop
a thing.
beating this dead horse. We get it.
Exactly. I'm sorry if I'm repeating it a bit much. I'm just trying to make sure that people.
I
don't
love
get
that you say it as if like, all right, guys, we should start trying now.
If I'm
Take off the kitty gloves.
Well, fuck.
next, can I put a potion down his throat?
On your turn you can. It would take your action to do so, but yeah. So, it would be we're at time here, but next week on your turn you definitely could.
Yeah. We got to figure out a way to get Norak back in this fucking fight.
No.
Like we need to just throw this mouse at the thing and hope for the best, because I don't think we're gonna get.
But he's still. No, he's big now.
Yeah, he's.
Oh, that's nice. So at least he got some more saves. All right. Well, hopefully he'll just get over his fucking.
Yeah, stop being paralyzed.
Yeah, stop being paralyzed, man. What's wrong with you?
You got lupus.
We're
Otto.
struggling. We're struggling here, man.
Lupus is the only disease, or alcoholism. No, alcoholism. Whichever. Well, anyways, it's a
Always
Mitch Hedberg
lupus.
joke that I'm
It's always
butchering.
lupus.
Yeah, there's a Mitch Hedberg joke that I'm butchering there. That it's the only disease that you can't yell at people for having.
Well, fun times. Good times, everybody.
What do we look like next week?
I should be okay.
And you probably have Saturday that you know of?
Yeah, probably.
All right.